Members and friends of Illinois, Ed and I are sorry that some of you could not join us this evening for the announcement of our appointed Grand Officers and plans for 2018. We began with the introduction of our appointed Grand Officers. These ladies will be known as the Herald Angels of Eastern Star because part of their duty will be to help spread the good news of our order. Our Grand Chaplain is from Ziegler Chapter. She was initiated in 1976 and served as Worthy Matron in 1983 and 2010. She has been a Grand Lecturer since April of 2006. She has 2 children and 2 grandchildren, and she works as a legal assistant. Debbie Baker is the Grand Chaplain for 2018. Our Grand Marshal was initiated into Georgetown Chapter in 1977. She is currently a member of Hope Chapter and a dual member of Tuscola Chapter. She has served as Worthy Matron 5 times and is a commissioned Grand Lecturer. She is married, has 3 children, 4 grandchildren, and was a legal secretary. She served as Grand Religion in 1971-72 when I served as Grand Musician. Our Grand Marshal is Sister Chris Montgomery of Hope Chapter. Our Grand Organist was initiated in 1974 into Victoria Chapter and served as Worthy Matron twice. She is currently a member of Elect Lady Chapter in Mattoon and a dual member at Salem. She is married and has 4 children and 2 grandchildren. She has been a Boy Scout volunteer for 25 years. Our Grand Organist is Sister Ann Bright, a member of Elect Lady Chapter. Our Grand Ada was initiated into Rose Chapter in 2008. She is a member of LaGrange Chapter and is a dual member of Rose Chapter. She has served as Worthy Matron 2 times and is married and works in accounting. Our Grand Ada is Sister Emily Valle, Worthy Matron of LaGrange Chapter. Our Grand Ruth was initiated in 2011. She is a member of Star of Rochelle Chapter and is a dual member of Dustin Chapter. She has served as Worthy Matron 3 times and is currently Worthy Matron of Star of Rochelle Chapter. She has 1 daughter and has worked as an educator and teacher for many years. Our Grand Ruth is Sister Madeline Nelson, Worthy Matron of Star of Rochelle Chapter. Our Grand Esther was initiated into Olive Branch Chapter in 1972 and is currently a member of Macomb Chapter. She has served as Worthy Matron 7 times. She is married, has 2 children and 3 grandchildren, and is a retired 3rd and 5th grade teacher. Among her hobbies are rooting for the Chicago Cubs. Our Grand Esther is Sister Judy Witten of Macomb Chapter. Our Grand Martha was initiated into Pittsfield Chapter in 1977. She is currently a member of Flower City Chapter and served as Worthy Matron in 2009. She is married and is a retired State of Illinois employee and has worked as an administrative assistant. She and I met when we were singing at the choir at the church. She has 3 brothers and 1 sister who is a member of Flower City Chapter. Our Grand Martha is Sister Crystal Russell of Flower City Chapter. Our Grand Electa was initiated into Lavon Chapter in 1984. She is a member of Gillespie Chapter and has served as Worthy Matron twice. She has 2 children, 1 daughter and a son, John, who is deceased. She has twin grandchildren. She was an accountant for 30 years as well as an executive secretary to the warden at Graham Correctional Center. Our Grand Electa is Sister Judy Dahlhaus of Gillespie Chapter. Our Grand Warder was initiated into Alpha Chapter in 1975. She has served as Worthy Matron twice. She is married, has 1 son and 2 grandchildren, and has worked as an insurance agent. Her main hobbies are sewing and reading, and her sewing has gone all over the world. Our Grand Warder is Sister Linda Sade of Alpha Chapter. Our Grand Sentinel was initiated into Geneseo chapter in 2003. She has served as worthy matron 6 times. She is married, has 5 children, 9 grandchildren, and 12 great-grandchildren. She has worked in sales, and her husband is Brother Ed Walker, our worthy Grand Patron-elect. Our Grand Sentinel is Sister Nancy Walker of Geneseo chapter. Brother Ed and I are pleased by each of our Grand Officers, that they bring with them an excellent corps of Grand Escorts who will be known, following our Nutcracker theme, as the Tin Soldiers of 2018. Here is a photo of the entire group together, taken in August when we met for the first time. The 2018 Worthy Matrons and Worthy Patrons will provide much of the energy behind those things we are going to accomplish this year. My first time serving as a Worthy Matron was in 1981. I loved what Sister Eileen Cole did that year, and as a tribute to her, our Worthy Matrons and Worthy Patrons will be known as the Ladies and Gentlemen of 2018. Our Grand Representatives will be known as the Ambassadors of Peace and Goodwill. I hope you will enjoy the loyalty songs which have been written for Brother Ed and me. They carry out our theme for this year nicely. Mine is based on the familiar holiday tune, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and Ed's is based on that familiar carol, Deck the Halls. There are 3 special programs I would like to feature this year. The first is called Illinois OES Cares for Kids. Our goal, to collect duffel bags and personal care kits for foster kids in Illinois. Many of these children have nothing but trash sacks to move their personal belongings. We're going to change that story for as many kids as we can. The second is a continuation of the Reaching Out to Our Communities program started a few years ago. This year, we'll be collecting reading books for students in our communities. Finally, I have established a new membership hotline tied to a cell phone that I will be carrying with me. We need to make membership a priority. If your chapter receives a new petition or initiates a member, I want your worthy matron or worthy patron to call me so that I can share that good news with chapters across Illinois. You will find all the information on the redesigned OES website, www.iloes.org, which will be up sometime on Thursday. In the meantime, let's get cracking for 2018.